Here we go. I think now we're ready to go. Checking the levels. We are really loud. Tim Reese at Low House Field in Fulton, Kentucky. See if we can change that down. Sorry, we're doing this on the fly. I don't have my technical wizard here, Zach Williams. Hopefully we are getting out and getting ready for the ball game. I think the umpires thought it was a 6 o'clock start, and everybody else thought it was a 6:05 start. So we are not sure what's happening, but I think the teams are probably getting ready for 6:05, so the umpires will just stand around and wait there. Okay, though, they're in the shade. We're at the home of the Fulton Railroaders as the Full Count Rhythm and the Railroaders are playing a back-to-back home and away as the Railroaders came to Hendersonville Drakes Creek Park yesterday for the third game of the year for both teams, and the Rhythm came away with a 9-1 victory, which was the first loss for the Railroaders. And both teams now stand at 2 wins and 1 loss and are tied with Hoptown with the lead in the South Division. Franklin Duelers, who've only played 2 games, are 1-1, and the Paducah Chiefs have yet to win a ball game. They are 0-2 in the North Division. The Henderson Flash are 3-0. DuBois County 2-1. Madisonville 2-2. They've played 4 games. They have yet to have a day off, and they started the day early. The very first game of the season for the Ohio Valley League against Louisville, and Madisonville has a 2-2 record. Louisville 1-2. Muhlenberg County 1-2, and Owensboro 0-3 on the season. Tonight's game will be the second game played this year at Fulton, Kentucky, and it is the second away game for the Rhythm. An unusual looking stadium here. The right field fence is about 212 feet, I think, down the line, and it goes straight out to center field. They say it's 351 feet to dead center field, but I think it goes a little bit even deeper out in the corner. It's almost like a football field here, but they say it's 351 or 352 into down the left field line as well. So they are announcing the starting lineups. We'll take our first break and be right back with the Chick-fil-A starting lineups.
Don't strike out at your next party. Order the food that will get your crowd cheering. Chick-fil-A of Rivergate. We have many catering options available, from our Chick-fil-A nugget trays to our original Chick-fil-A sandwiches to our chocolate chunk cookies and fudge brownies. We have something for everyone. Order online at chickfil-a.com or call the store at 615-851-4007.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Welcome back to the Full Count Broadcast Network. Now it's time for the Chick-fil-A of Rivergate starting lineup.
That's the national anthem here at the start of the ball game. Timing just a little bit off, so we'll get to the Chick-fil-A Rivergate starting lineups. Leading off for the Rhythm playing left field tonight, Henry Jackson. Batting second, playing shortstop, Levi Perrell. At first base, batting third, Ryan Miller. Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Harrison Travis. And in center field, batting fifth, Henry Mosley. Batting sixth, the third baseman, Drew Lowry. Catching and batting seventh, Frankie Delgado. Playing right field, his first start in the outfield in a good while, Drew Robertson. He will bat eighth. And the new kid on the block, Hayden Miller, all the way from Connecticut, in the bat ninth, and he will play second base. And on the mound, a tall presence for the Rhythm, Will Newell, back for his second year with the Rhythm from Lipscomb University, 6'8". That's right, 6'8", 230 pounds from Tallahassee, Florida. And he has had 6 appearances last year for the, he had 6 appearances for Lipscomb this past year. Gave up 10 hits, 6 runs, walked 4, struck out 6. For the Rhythm last year, Will Newell had 7 appearances, 1 start, through 14 innings, gave up 11 hits, 3 runs, walked 1, and struck out 14. So had an excellent year, a 1.84 ERA. And we will get to the starting lineup for the Railroaders when it's their turn to bat. But as the visitors, the Full Count Rhythm will get the first crack at the baseball here in this park on a Sunday night. Good to have you with us. Nana from Naperville has already checked in. And we've got Grand Nora from Starkville has checked in as well, and just shook hands with your son, Dr. Alan Sills. Alan and Sean are here in attendance, as well as the Millers, Leah Miller, Pops and Grams for Ryan Miller, and Chris and Christy Pryor, Will Pryor's parents. And we are ready to go. First pitch into Jackson, a called strike. Game time 6:03 on my watch. Starting pitcher is Ryan Evans, and he is starting Jackson off 2 straight strikes. Don't have my scoreboard operator here tonight, so yours truly is going to handle all of the plates that are in the air. Next pitch inside for a ball. Henry Jackson 1 for 12 in the first 3 games. So we have an 84-degree start to this ball game. Pitch misses just inside. That'd have been a tough one for me to take with 2 strikes. Henry was 0 for 5 and scored a run in yesterday's game against these Railroaders. And he checks his swing. They appeal down to first base, and umpire says he did not go. Apologize for you not being able to see down that right field line or left field line. The first base or third base, you're just going to have to trust me. We are right on top of the field, and we have a Full Count Ministries full count. There's a high chopper that will get high over Parker Estes' head. He'll be able to flag it down, but that will be another infield hit for the Rhythm. Leadoff base hit for Henry Jackson. That will bring to the plate Levi Perrell. Yesterday's ball game, the first, I believe, 4 hits of the Rhythm were all infield variety hits. Levi Perrell was 2 for 5 yesterday, had a double from Catawba, and a check of Jackson over at first base. He's back safe on a head first dive. Parker Estes, third baseman, is in on the grass. Jackson leads off, does not go. First pitch swung on and fouled back to the metal screen behind home plate. So we have our first full count, first pitch foul ball that was not a foul ball. It was a hit. There's a throw to first base. Gets by Grant Davis, the first baseman, but not far enough for Henry the Eagle Jackson from Carson Newman. That's why he's Henry the Eagle. We have another Henry Mosley. He's Henry the Trojan. Helps me to remember where they go to school. Pitch to Perrell, high. Ball one. All right, my mouse not working properly. My brand new mouse. Apparently I haven't fed it enough. 1-1 pitch. Misses. 2 balls and a strike to Levi Perrell, 2 for 10 on the season. Jackson leads off, and he does not go, and that ball plunks Perrell in the back, upper back. I don't think it got the helmet. I didn't hear the plunk of that, but nobody out, and 2 runners on. And that will bring up Ryan Miller. And in this very situation, last year, the second game of the year, young man Christian Smith, who was an incoming freshman to Vanderbilt University, stepped up as a 3-hole hitter, 2 guys on, and belted one over the building that's on the other side of the right field fence. I guarantee Ryan Miller's eyeing that, probably salivating. Wanting Evans, right-hander, 5'10", 170-pound rising sophomore from Union University. Wanting him to come inside with something that Ryan Miller can get a hold of. Count goes to 1 ball, 1 strike. On deck, Harrison Travis, the designated hitter tonight, as Miller is playing first base. Breaking pitch gets inside, and to Miller's liking, he takes a hack at it, but fouls it at the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ryan Miller, redshirt freshman. He just finished his first year that he redshirted up at the University of Tennessee up on the hill in Knoxville from Dublin, Ohio. Pitch is swung on and grounded to second. Aiden Cloud over to short Braxton Baird, but they'll only be able to get 1 as Ryan Miller grounds into a fielder's choice, 4-6. Runners now first and third with 1 out. For the defense for the Railroaders, Tennessee Carranza in left field, Jake Seekander in center, Brady Holloway in right, Parker Estes, Braxton Baird, Aiden Cloud, and Grant Davis left to right in the infield. Harrison Travis checks his swing on a breaking pitch outside. No check down at first for ball 1. Behind the plate, Ryan Lee, who I believe was on this roster last year. I know Grant Davis and Parker Estes were. Harrison Travis sees a fastball in the inside corner called strike 1. Harrison Travis having a slow start to the season, 1 for 10. He was 0 for 4 last night. Did have an RBI. Swings and misses. And a slow breaking pitch. Down in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners at first and third. You can see Ryan Miller leading off first. And Harrison Travis swings at the pitch in the dirt, and he is out on the strikeout. Ryan Evans trying to pitch out of 2-on, no-out jam. And he's gotten 2 outs now. And that brings number 10, the center fielder, Henry, the Trojan Mosley. Down at third base coaching tonight is Ross Spurgeon. Josh Carman has been doing that, but maybe Josh is a little bit tired. He threw batting practice today. So Ross out there at third. Breaking pitch into Mosley, called strike 1. Why is this not working here? Swing and a miss. Mosley had him a cut there. No balls, 2 strikes. Evans from New Bern, Tennessee, went to Dyer County. And another swing and a miss. Strike 3, and it's 2 consecutive strikeouts for Ryan Evans. 3 outs, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 runners left on base. Just getting started here in Fulton, Kentucky. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Score home run deals from your hometown dealer. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, every new vehicle comes with Rhythm's exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles at no additional charge. We've got great deals on deck, so step up to the plate. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram at rhythmcdjr.com. Feel the rhythm, love the ride.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
And we are back for the bottom of the first inning. Big Will Newell on the mound, getting his warm-up tosses. Here's the starting lineup for the Railroaders. Jake Sikander, leadoff playing center field. Braxton Baird playing shortstop, batting second. Catcher Ryan Lee is batting third. And in the 4-hole, Brady Holloway playing right field. Parker Estes, who hit his first home run of the season against the Rhythm last night, playing third base, batting fifth. Grant Davis at first base, batting sixth. Wesley Mann, the designated hitter, batting seventh. And Tennessee Carranza in left field in the 8-hole and batting ninth. Aiden Cloud over at second base will face Will Newell in his first action of the season for the Rhythm. And hello to Mark and Lori Wilkins checking in from Monticello, Georgia. Spencer Wilkins' parents. The Boyds, Ty Boyd's family watching from Alcoa. And my man Zach Williams giving me a question, was that on purpose? I'm not really sure what he meant there. Where? Okay, it's going to be that kind of a night, Zach. Okay. Wonder where Tennessee is from. Let's see, Tennessee Carranza is from, he's from California. First pitch from Will Newell in there for a called strike to Jake Sikander. The fastball misses outside. Frankie Delgado back behind the plate where he was for game one up in Bowling Green against Franklin, and that pitch misses a little low. 2 balls. All right, we got either a mouse problem or a software problem. My scoreboard. Pitch is swung on and grounded, snagged by Will Newell there on the mound, and he lopes over to first base and flips to Ryan Miller for the out. Braxton Baird stepping to the plate. Braxton is an Eagle from Carson Newman, so he is teammates, or has been teammates with 4 of the Rhythm players. And he just won a stake. Will Newell just hit the bull on a fastball that went just a bit outside. Baird got in last night's game. He didn't start the game, but he hits a line drive to shortstop Levi Perrell, who will handle that with no problem. Braxton Baird came in to hit for second baseman and then moved to shortstop. Baird went 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. So with 2 outs, it brings to the plate Ryan Lee, the catcher. Ryan Lee from Northwest Mississippi Community College. First pitch in there for a called strike, a breaking pitch. The 0-1 on the outside corner, strike 2. Around the infield, Drew Lowry at third, Levi Perrell at short. Hayden Miller, incoming freshman to the College of Charleston, is at second base. Ryan Miller at first base. Left field, Henry Jackson, Henry Mosley in center field, and Drew Robertson in right field. And swung on and foul tipped into the catcher's mitt for the first strikeout for Will Newell. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for the young right-hander from Lipscomb University. So nothing on the board in the first inning. We're going to the second. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram knocks it out of the park with Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, all new vehicles come with a Rhythm exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles, no additional charge. That's a home run. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram in Madison, just 10 minutes north of Nashville.
If you've got a dream, then we've got you covered. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is like no other.
Think about something for a moment. Every single business, from the smallest neighborhood bakery to the biggest multinational corporation, is someone's dream come true. The byproduct of planning and determination and hard work. If you own a business, you already know that. So you'll also understand that fire and security protection isn't just about protecting property. It's about safeguarding dreams. At Corson, that's what we've specialized in since 1946. Corson Fire and Security. Corson.com.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Tim Reese back at Fulton, Kentucky, where we are going to the top of the second inning. No score. You can also keep up with the game on Game Changer. I've just finally found it. You have to sign up. It's on Game Changer Classic. GC.com is how I had to get to it. For some reason, I can't get to it with my app. And leading off the top of the second inning, a young man who made a nice opening day yesterday. Went 2 for 4 for the Rhythm, and he dances out of the way of the first pitch for a ball. We got 2 number 21s going at it tonight on the mound. Pitch in there to number 3, Drew Lowry, for a called strike. Tanner Sandell, his mentor, says, "Let's go, Drew." He swings, hits a fly ball out to right field. That'll get off the fence. It hits high on the fence, and Lowry will hustle down to second base. Brady Holloway just waits for it to smack off that fence, drop to the ground, and picks it up and throws it into the infield. Playing it like the Green Monster. So Lowry, on the third pitch he sees, smacks one off the 40-foot fence out there that runs all the way from the right field line out to almost dead center field. Brings it to plate Frankie Delgado from Carson Newman. His first pitch he sees is in there for a called strike. Frankie is 3 for 8 in the 2 games that he's played. Catcher and a DH in the 2 games. Catching tonight, of course, swings and misses for strike 2. Down in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. Ryan Evans, who's already trying to pitch out of trouble again in the second inning. Rhythm got the first 2 runners on in the top of the first, and he was able to wiggle out of that. And another pitch that looked like the umpire started to go, but ended up holding up. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Drew Robertson on deck, another left-handed hitter. Not sure if Hayden Miller shows he's a right-handed hitter. Wondered if, as Drew Lowry goes, and that ball is thrown into left field. Lowry's got the base stolen, and left fielder Carranza comes up, but not in time, as Drew Lowry steals third and comes home on the errant throw by the catcher for the first run. Frankie Delgado struck out on the play, but now Drew Robertson steps to the plate. Pitch to Drew is way high and outside. So 1 out and 1 run in. Swung on and hit down the left field line. Carranza will not be able to get there in time, and Drew Robertson, in his first plate appearance, drops a base hit right then in front of left fielder Carranza. Drew Robertson, left-handed pitcher for Catawba Indians this past year, and has always said, I can hit, I can play. He definitely can play the outfield. So let's put a runner on first base and bring up Hayden Miller for his first plate appearance. 1 ball to young Miller. Let's see if Robertson is off. He is off. The pitch is taken for a strike, and the throw down to second base is in time to retire Robertson. Nice throw by Ryan Lee. So caught stealing. I believe that was a 2-6. It might have been a 2-4. There's a foul ball off the screen to the right. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 run in, 2 hits in the inning, 1 stolen base, and 1 caught stealing. And the pitch is swung on and missed. Apparently I was missing some strikes, but that will end the inning. But the Rhythm get 1 in the top of the first, 1 run on 2 hits. There was 1 error and no runners left on base. You're listening to the Full Count Rhythm Broadcast Network.
United Machine and Tool has been manufacturing the highest quality projects for a wide variety of industries for over 35 years. We deliver high-quality CNC machine components and fabrication projects from prototype to production. United Machine and Tool is committed to quality and excellence in the manufacturing industry. We're located in Goodlettsville, Tennessee. Check us out on the web at umttn.com for any manufacturing need. That's United Machine and Tool, a proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
1-0 Full Count Rhythm lead over the Fulton Railroaders. We're going to the bottom of the second inning, where the Roaders will send Brady Holloway, Parker Estes, and Grant Davis to the plate, 4, 5, and 6, to face Will Newell. Brady Holloway from Southwest Tennessee Community College down in Memphis. First pitch misses the zone, 1 ball, no strikes. As well as the second pitch. Brady Holloway also came in to the game as a pinch hitter, stayed in, swing and a miss, strike one. Fastball he couldn't catch up with. Holloway pinch hit in the top of the 8th inning, got a base hit. Count goes to 3 balls, 1 strike on Holloway. And that pitch misses down low. Holloway will trot on down to first base with the first walk of the game and bring up the 2021 home run champion back for his second year with the Rotors, Parker Estes from Murray State University from Elizabethtown, Kentucky. Parker Estes hit 10 home runs last year. I want to say he got number 10 toward the end, like right at the end. It was he and a guy named Benny Himes, I believe, that were in close contention. Leading home run hitter for the Rhythm had 8 is Matthew Batts. Christian Smith got his 8th in the playoffs. There's a line drive into center field for a base hit. So the Rotors got something going on here. First 2 runners reach. Grant Davis, the first baseman, steps into the box. Grant Davis from Clinton, Kentucky. He attends Dyersburg State. I covered him during the spring season as the broadcaster for Vol State. And he and, he's got a teammate from Dyersburg, I believe. There you go, Wesley Mann, who is on deck. I think he was a catcher for Dyersburg State as well. And Grant Davis, I believe, was their everyday first baseman. So runners at first and second base. Nobody out. Will Newell facing some pressure early. And the first pitch to Davis is called strike one. I'm sitting just to the right of the public address announcer, and they're the DJ, and we're in an old stadium. Swung on and hit down the left field. That'll stay fair and drop down. Henry Jackson comes in and throws to the cutoff man, but that will score a run. And sounded like a broken bat. But the score is now tied 1-1. RBI for Grant Davis. Just looped into left field. Henry Jackson was not able to come up and make the play. So Parker Estes is down at second base, and that brings to the plate Wesley Mann, the designated hitter. He swings and misses at off-speed pitch from Will Newell.
Now batting for the Royals, number 24, Wesley Mann.
So 1-1 here in the bottom of the second inning. The Rotors still threatening, as Will Newell did not even look back at Estes at second base, who had gotten a huge lead, but he did not take off. So 2 hits in the inning and a leadoff walk as the Rotors, 1 run and 2 runners on base. Another foul back to the screen. No balls, 2 strikes. Wesley Mann from Pensacola, Florida. Played at Dyersburg State this year. He got in yesterday's games. Estes will take off. The swing and a miss, strike 3, but the throw down to third base appears as though Will Newell is not even paying attention to a runner at second base. But 1 out. Runners now at first and third. 1 out. Tennessee Carranza steps to the plate. As I said, he's from California. Swing and a miss. Will Newell needs a ground ball double play or a strikeout. Aiden Cloud on deck. Carranza did not play in yesterday's game. He's from the University of Montevallo. Brawley, California, as the runner was taking off on that pitch, which was fouled back to the screen. So 1 out, runners at first and third. 1-1 here in the bottom of the second inning. 0-2 count. Runner stays put, swung on, and that's hit into right field. Could be a play at first base, but Drew Robertson throws late, makes a bad throw. Threw it too hard to Ryan Miller there at first base. And the runner will move up to third base on the error. So a base hit, then RBI for Tennessee Carranza. And that will bring a trip to the mound for Ross Spurgeon. Yes, I'm sure he's telling Will Newell that, well, there's nothing you could have done about that pitch right there. It's a good pitch. You just put it where they weren't at the time. So an RBI by Tennessee Carranza. That's 2 runs in, 2 RBIs for the Rotors. And runners are still at first and third. 2-1, Fulton leads. Drew, I'm sure first of all, he hadn't played in the outfield in a while. And he also doesn't understand, or is not in his head, hey, if you get a ball hit to you out there in right field, you might have a chance to throw somebody out at first base, as shallow as you're playing. But Aiden Cloud steps to the plate, second baseman and number 9 hole hitter. And there goes Tennessee Carranza's. The pitch comes in as a strike. And as Frankie Delgado gets ready to throw down to second, glove comes off. So the pitch is a strike, and the runner steals second base. So runners now at second and third with 1 out. 0-1 pitch, swung on and fouled back. Will Newell getting ahead of the hitters. But they're just dropping the ball in front of our outfielders. I think the only hard hit ball was the base hit by Parker Estes. The 0-2 pitch, swung on and grounded to first base. Ryan Miller will step on the bag, throw to third base, and that ball will go into the dugout. No, not into the dugout, but down the line. And they will score 2 runs on the play. Rhythm defense that has looked so good in the first 3 games is falling apart here in the bottom of the second inning. So an RBI by Cloud on the ground out, but Carranza scores on the errant throw by Miller. First pitch to the leadoff batter, Jake Sikander. High and outside. 4-1, Fulton leads now. Called strike on the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Another called strike to Sikander. Sikander grounded out back to Newell at the mound in his first plate appearance. Count goes to 2 balls, 2 strikes. On the center fielder from the University of Dubuque. Brings us to a Full Count Ministries. Full count. And just to let you know right about now that the executive director of Full Count Ministries, Jake Oldham, is being ordained at Long Hollow Baptist Church in Hendersonville, Tennessee. So congratulations to Jake, as that full count is fouled off. So we are 1 for 2 on the full count first pitch foul balls. So a leadoff walk, a single, another single, plated a run, and a strikeout, a single, and a couple stolen bases, and a couple errors. Have plated 4 runs for the Fulton Railroaders here in the bottom of the second inning. On Game Changer, I'm only seeing 1 error for full count, but I've got 2 just in this inning, as that pitch is on the outside corner for called strike 3. So that will end the inning. A strikeout looking, but not before the Rotor scored 4 runs on 3 hits. There were 2 errors. Nobody left on base. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
This is home. So is this. And this. But home isn't just the stunning views or the rugged beauty. It's what you make of it. It's a place for joy and peace. A safe haven where memories are made. It's all of these things. Home is a feeling, and it's created by the people around you. This region is home, and we're so proud to be a part of it.
Welcome back to Fulton, Kentucky, where the Rhythm find themselves behind for the first time, 4-1. And they will bring the top of the order to the plate here in the top of the third. Henry Jackson, Levi Perrell, Ryan Miller. The wheels kind of came off there in the bottom of the second inning. But it is early here, and a lot of runs can be scored in this ballpark, no question about it. Henry Jackson had a leadoff infield single to start the ball game. First pitch in the top of the third is in the dirt, ball 1. Henry from Waxhaw, North Carolina. Goes to Carson Newman University, looks at ball 2. Another pitch inside. 3 balls and no strikes to Jackson. Parents Frank and Beth Jackson. Has a sister Paige and a twin sister. So he looks at a 3-0 strike. Twin sister Mackenzie, who is a student at East Carolina. His sister Paige lives in Charlotte, North Carolina. He is an extremely personal young man. And there's a ground ball in the hole in the left field. And Henry Jackson starting off 2 for 2. So that's 3 hits on the season for the Eagle, Henry Jackson. Levi Perrell steps to the plate. He didn't get a hit, but he got hit in his first plate appearance. He swings and hits the ball out to center field. And Sikander will come in and handle easily for the first out. 1 pitch, 1 out, exactly what Ryan Evans, the Rotor pitcher, looking for. And bring to the plate the left-handed hitting Ryan Miller. grounded into a fielder's choice with runners at first and second in the first inning. And he checks his swing and fouls the pitch off. Henry Jackson wasn't sure, and if you're not sure, you go ahead and take off towards second base. That's smart baseball. Get the umpire to tell you to go back. Ryan Miller had a double in a single in yesterday's game, and he hits a ball out to left field. Carranza comes in, and then he starts going back, and he will make the grab for the second out. So 2 flyouts after the leadoff single. Brings us to Harrison Travis, who struck out in his first plate appearance. Another Carson Newman Eagle, Harrison Travis. He swings and misses. He had a big cut there. Right-handed hitters probably thinking about going backside, just like Drew Lowry did, where he hit that ball off high up on the fence in right center field. Harrison Travis gets a hold of the ball out there to left field, but Carranza will go back a few steps and to the foul line and make the catch for the third out. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base. We're through 2.5, 4-1 Rotors.
Compliant with code. If you're a facility manager or building owner, you've heard the term plenty of times. At Corson Fire and Security, we work to keep buildings compliant with the most demanding code of all, our own. We've been protecting people and property since before most of today's codes were even written. And what we've learned along the way makes us the best choice to partner with for the future. Corson Fire and Security, celebrating 70 years. Learn more at corson.com.
Celebrate spring at Slim Chickens with the grilled chicken strawberry salad. Fresh greens piled with feta cheese, crisp cucumbers, candied pecans, and 100% all-natural grilled tenders. Topped with red, ripe strawberries. The grilled chicken strawberry salad. But hurry, it's only back for a limited time. Need a sweet spring treat? Upgrade your drink with any adult meal to a hand-spun strawberry milkshake. Slim Chickens. Dine in, drive-through, online, or delivery.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Jim Reeves back at Fulton, Kentucky for the bottom of the third inning. The Fulton Railroaders will send up Braxton Baird, Ryan Lee, Brady Holloway to face Will Newell out there for his third inning of work. Had a 1-2-3 first inning and ran into trouble, giving up 3 hits and 4 runs. Swung on, line drive back up the middle, play made by Hayden Miller. Nice stretch by Ryan Miller. Gets Braxton Baird at first base. A great play up the middle by Hayden. So the Miller twins, as I will call them, makes excellent plays there. I won't say spectacular just yet, but so 1 pitch, 1 out. Just the way Will Newell likes it. It brings up Ryan Lee, who struck out in his first plate appearance. He swings at the first pitch that he sees. Fouls it down the third base line. Newell wanting to get ahead and get some quick outs here. Not sure if he's on a pitch count as Gage Bradley was, and probably Luke Sennard and Nick James, who have started the first 3 games, as that pitch is called strike 2 on the corner. A few of the umpires in the stands did not agree with that. The 0-2 pitch. Umpire started, had a little movement, but ended up calling that a ball, and it, by my opinion, was out. You're seeing it pretty good. We're right on top of the plate here at Low House Field in Fulton, Kentucky. Swung on, hit out to right field. That'll get off the fence. Drew Robertson plays it. Nice little bit of a base hit for Ryan Lee. So I don't guess they call it the Green Monster. It's not really green here, but it is just like the Green Monster in Fenway Park. So now left-handed hitting Brady Holloway, who led off that 4-run second with a walk. First pitch to Holloway. Misses inside and low. Holloway looks like he's probably about 6'2", pretty tall fella. Pitch misses low. 2 balls, no strikes. Got a runner on first. Let's color him in. They don't have height and weight on their rosters that I have. Good dig through Southwest Tennessee's website as he fouls that off and out of play toward the railroad tracks. Looking for kids to bring those foul balls back. 2 balls and a strike. The runner takes off, pitches down low. The throw to shortstop is got him, and I mean the throw and the tag right on time. So a ball on the pitch, but runner erased on caught stealing. 2-6 for the second out. So 2 outs, 3 balls and a strike. Fouled back. Brings us to a full count Ministries. Full count. So congratulations to Jacob Oldham, the newly ordained minister. He's been preaching for a lot of years as the executive director of Full Count Ministries. Finally there's a full count, foul ball on the first pitch. The Rotors so far 2 for 3 on the game. Yesterday's game was 1 for 4 if a batter swings. The first pitch after the count becomes full count, and he will take his second walk of the ball game. Parker Estes will step to the plate, third baseman. He had a single up the middle. I believe it was on the first pitch that he saw. That then put runners at first and second. He later stole third base and then scored. The pitch swung on, ground ball. Diving play by Levi Perrell, but he cannot come up and make a play. But what a beautiful play by Levi. So that'll be an infield single, hard hit ball that Perrell dove for, got in his glove. But when he tried to turn while he was down, ball came out of his glove. That'll be the second hit for Estes, the second hit in the inning, and the 5th hit for the Railroaders. 2 outs. Ball 1 to Grant Davis, who had a looping single in the left field that drove in Brady Holloway. And he sees breaking pitch in there for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, 2 runners on. The bottom of the 3rd inning. Railroaders put 12 on the board in their last home game. Davis started to go but held up on a pitch that missed outside. The Railroaders beat Hoptown 12-11 in a very exciting game where they had to come back twice. That ball swung on and lifted high and deep over the right field fence and hits off of the building. train whistle sounds. I forgot about the train whistle. A 3-run bomb for Grant Davis. As Fulton takes a 7-1 lead here in the bottom of the third inning. A big 2-out hit for Grant Davis. And stepping to the plate, Wesley Mann, as the pitch misses just inside. Move Mann off the plate a little bit. That about took out Tennessee Carranza on deck. That pitch was fouled off to his teammate there. Mann struck out his first plate appearance. It's another hard shot down the third base line, but it also goes foul. He is out in front of those off-speed pitches that Will Newell is throwing. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 man. With 2 outs, nobody on, swung on and lifted high and foul. A lot of foul territory out there left field, but Henry Jackson could not get over there quick enough. It did land within the field of play in foul territory, but Henry couldn't get over there. It's down there where the bullpen is for the Rotors. So 3 runs in the inning and a check swing not checked. And Wesley Mann will strike out for the second time. But the Rotors score 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no runners left on base. So 7 runs in the last 2 innings for Fulton. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
I've been nursing 36 years, and I love my job.
We believe in caring for everyone, and that's what makes our work a purpose.
What I love here at Ascension is the sense of community and being.
I look out for them, they look out for me, and we look out for our patients.
I have too many blessings to count. I think that's what happens when you find your calling.
We all think about our home's yards, gutters, floors, and so much more. When was the last time you thought about your sprinkler system? That's where Music City Fire Sprinkler steps in. It may shock you that in-home sprinkler systems are discreet and affordable. Let the experts at Music City Fire Sprinkler tell you for themselves. Give them a call at 615-826-7450 or check them out on the web at mcfs.us. That's Music City Fire Sprinkler, proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Going to the top of the 4th inning, the Rotors have taken a 7-1 lead here on the Full Count Rhythm. Stepping to the plate, number 10, Henry Mosley. I can't help but look down there and see number 10 and think of Jackson Hannon, who wore that number last year for the Full Count Rhythm. Pitch inside to Mosley. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike to the center fielder. Two balls and a strike. Pitch outside and not handled by Ryan Lee behind the plate. Count goes to 3 balls and 1 strike. Henry Mosley struck out to end the first inning. Hits a ground ball between short and third, and it just squeaks by between Estes and Baird for a base hit. Henry Mosley picks up his second hit. As we used to call that a seeing eye hit.
Now batting number 3, Drew Lowry.
Drew Lowry steps to the plate with one on and nobody out. He doubled off the right center field fence and stole third and ended up scoring on the throw down that was errant by Ryan Lee. That pitch misses. Trying to catch up my scorebook. Tapped foul at the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike to Drew Lowry, who just finished his season with Belmont University. They lost to Southeast Missouri State University in the Ohio Valley Conference Tournament Championship up in Lexington, Kentucky last week. Swings in, taps another ball foul down the third base line. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Drew Lowry. Played outfield for Belmont, but in his third year there. But in his first couple of years, he played infield, second base, third base. Supposed to have another Belmont player, the current player, Eddie Lovell, but because that ball is grounded up, that could be 2. It takes a bad hop off of Braxton Baird, but it caromed right to second baseman Aiden Cloud, who stepped on second base to get the force. So it was a 6-4 force play at second, but then Cloud picked it up in his attempt to throw to first base and threw it over the dugout. So an E4 will put Lowry at second base. So that's 2 errors now on the Rotors. And I have 2 errors on the Rhythm. I don't think the game changer has 2, but Frankie Delgado steps to the plate. Sees first pitch to him called strike. He struck out in the second inning in his first plate appearance. Same situation other than the outs as he swings and misses. When he got up last time, he saw Drew Lowry standing down there at second base. Drew ended up stealing when Frankie Delgado swung and missed for strike 3 and then scored. That pitch misses just outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. 1 runner at second base. Henry Mosley led off the inning with a single, was forced out at second as Ryan Evans, the rising sophomore to Union University, on the mound, steps off, gets another sign, looks in for the 1-2 pitch, way outside. Count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. On deck, Drew Robertson, who singled in his first plate appearance in a long time. He got a few plate appearances last year for the Rhythm. There's a swivel pickoff attempt to second base. But Evans does not even make a throw. Rhythm find themselves down by a touchdown. There's a swing, a ground ball to shortstop. Baird looks over to third but throws to first to get the out. Lowry moves over on the play, but now 2 outs. Drew Robertson steps to the plate. From Beach High School, he went to Freed Hardman right out of high school. Down there as a 2-way player, he thought, but all he did was He pitched a little bit as a starter at first and then a reliever. Had a tough go of it. Ended up transferring last year to Catawba along with fellow Rhythm teammate Carlos Lara, who is now first base coach for the Rhythm. He's graduated. I think he's got his master's degree now. 1-1 count to Drew Robertson, looking to drive in Drew Lowry. So the Drew twins, Drew Lowry, Drew Robertson, as Robertson looks at ball two. His parents are Andrew Robertson and Heather Robertson. And Nana from Naperville is his grandmother. Swung on and fouled off. Count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Remember, turning those 5 balls for a chance for you drawing the 8th inning. Take batting practice with the Railroaders.
Got some Fulton Railroader fans checking us out. Drew Robertson looks at ball 3, brings us to a full count Ministries, full count. Hayden Miller on deck. See if Robertson gets a pitch to hit. He does not. That ball goes in the dirt. Drew Lowry was ready to pounce, but nice block by Ryan Lee. So I believe that's the first walk of the ball game for Ryan Evans. So we have Ryan Evans throwing to Ryan Lee. We have Hayden Miller stepping to the plate. He struck out in his first plate appearance. So runners at first and third. 2 outs here in the bottom or top of the 4th inning. Full count down 7-1. Miller fouls that pitch back. Not sure when the last time. This young man just graduated high school up in Connecticut. Not sure when the last time he's had significant swings against live pitching. Sees that pitch. Miss outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Robertson on at first. Drew Lowry on at third base. And on deck, Henry Jackson. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. So interesting information is that Hayden Miller is headed to the College of Charleston, which is head coached by Chad Holbrook, who is the father of Cooper Holbrook. Another Rhythm outfielder as that pitch is fouled off to the right side. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The second road game of the year for the Rhythm. Another foul ball as Miller hangs tough. Occasionally the Rhythm will take a youngster on the road to be the bat boy. Sometimes Garrett Edwards, but not tonight. Miller swings and it will hit that ball high over to right field, and it will get off of the wall. 1 run will score. Miller will head to second. Robertson will try to score. The throw is not in time. Hayden Miller with an excuse me double to the right field fence. Brady Holloway was playing, as they do, as the home team does, play very shallow here to try to throw somebody out at first base on a hard hit ground ball to right field, but he tried to get back on that and could not get there as that ball just got off the wall. And Miller, hustling all the way, got to second base. As I said, that wall's about 212 feet away from home plate. So the Rhythm score 2 here with 2 outs. Brings Henry Jackson to the plate. 2 for 2. 2 singles. He swings at the first pitch he sees from Evans. Fouls it off to the right side. So 2 hits in the inning, along with a walk, have plated 2 runs. That's Hayden Miller out at second base. Swung on and lifted into left center field. That ball will be down. Henry Jackson will drive in a run, and he will pull up at second base for an RBI double. So back-to-back doubles. That ball was hard hit by Jackson, who is getting hot. That is the third run of the inning, fourth run of the contest for the Rhythm, as they are getting back into this ball game. It's 7-4. He just traded places with Hayden Miller out there. Brings to the plate Levi Perrell, shortstop, who is 0 for 1 with a hit by pitch. Sees the first pitch, breaking pitch in there on the outside corner, called strike one. Evans comes set and delivers. Another breaking pitch that misses down and inside. Jackson Hannon doing an internship for a class. Wonder what class that is, Jackson Hannon. Great to see you listening in. I'm sorry I'm not taking a look at the chats as much. When you're trying to run the scoreboard, trying to keep a score book, all of it, for an old guy like me, it's a lot. The pitch in there for a called strike two. We sure loved our full count Rhythm first team. I'm sure we're going to fall in love with these guys as well, but Jackson Hannon, one of the best for the Rhythm. 2-2 pitch fouled to the screen. Count remains 2-2. Love to get the other Miller twin up this inning, Ryan Miller, see what he can do. He's the tying run, standing on deck. 2-2 pitch. Yanked outside. He gets away from Ryan Lee, and Jackson will move up on the wild pitch. Brings us to a Full Count Ministries full count. Three runs on 3 hits, including 2 doubles. There's 3 doubles in the game by Rhythm hitters. 3-2 pitch, low and outside for ball 4. And that does bring Ryan Miller to the plate, as there is some action. Nobody's actively throwing down there, as a couple people coming out of the Rotors dugout start doing the motion of, all right, hustle up, let's go, as head coach Scott Guyman will come out to chat with his young right-hander. Henry Mosley led off the inning with a single. Drew Lowry grounded into a fielder's choice, but throw over to first base got out of play, so he headed on down to second base after a ground out. Then was the second out of the inning. Lowry on third base. Drew Robertson walked, then Hayden Miller, in his second plate appearance as a full count Rhythm player, hit a double off the right field fence, drove in 2 runs, and Henry Jackson followed that right up with a double into left center field. And he has now moved to third base on a wild pitch, and after a walk to Levi Perrell, number 3 hole hitter, first baseman Ryan Miller stepping to the plate, looking to do some damage, as that fastball misses way outside. As they say in hockey, hoping that Ryan Miller steps to the plate with bad intentions. Swing hard just in case you hit it. He doesn't have a chance, as that pitch misses a little bit closer, but still significantly away, which you can't blame somebody with a short porch in right field wanting to pitch away to a left-handed hitter. 2 balls, no strikes. Ooh, big swing on a off-speed pitch. Miller comes up empty. Jackson Hannon, as the runner goes, and pitch is fouled off, so Levi Perrell will head back to first base. Jackson Hannon, I believe he's a junior this past year. Maybe he was, I don't know, Jackson. I'd have to go back and look at my records, but played at the University of South Carolina at Aiken, where Kenny Thomas was the head coach. Another foul ball back to the screen. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ryan Miller is 0 for 2, has a fly out and grounded into a fielder's choice. So thanks for checking us out on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Full Count Rhythm are on the restream, getting all over social media. And pitch just missed down low. Brings us to a Full Count Ministries full count. The pitch, the runner goes, swung on and missed. But the Rhythm score 3 runs to get back in this ball game. Score now 7-4. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
I've been nursing 36 years and I love my job.
We believe in caring for everyone. And that's what makes our work a purpose.
What I love here at Ascension is the sense of community and being.
I look out for them, they look out for me, and we look out for our patients.
I have too many blessings to count. I think that's what happens when you find your calling.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Tim Reese back at Fulton, Kentucky, riding solo, as I will be for many road trips. That's what happens when you're retired. You can just go when you want to. Zach Williams back at home. I'm sure he's already getting ready for bed at 7:15 to get up at the crack of 2 o'clock to go in for his 4 to 6 afternoon show that he does on a radio channel there, WNSR in Nashville, Tennessee. Going to the bottom of the 4th inning, Will Newell out there. First pitch swinging is Tennessee Carranza. Ryan Miller will come in and call Will Newell off, make a catch in foul territory. Very exciting play there as the out is recorded on the first pitch. Will Newell was after it, though. Apparently, Game Changer has crashed, so they will try to restore that. Matter of fact, it's another swing of the first pitch. I think this happened. This is the same 2 people that did it last time. No, Carranza did not swing at the first pitch. Somebody swung at the first pitch, got out, and the next guy swung the first pitch again, and another swing and a miss on a check swing from Aiden Cloud. So the count goes quickly to no balls and 2 strikes. To the number 9 hole hitter. Newell misses outside. Kevin Pomeroy checking in, listening. He went to the ordination service for Jacob Oldham as that pitch is just fouled off and hits the roof. That foul ball brought to you by Century Steel, owned by Keith Hopper. And I found out this morning it's not owned by Keith and his brothers. It's owned by Keith Hopper. His brothers just happen to work for him. And one of them's name is not Claude. As Cloud, not Claude. Cloud. lines a single into left field. So 1 out and 1 on here in the bottom of the 4th inning for the Railroaders. And man, is it smelling good up here all of a sudden. Those hamburgers that are being cooked right behind us, smelling delicious. And my daughter has checked in. Okay. All right, we have our first word of the day. My daughter is going to challenge me this year as that pitch apparently sniffed at the outside corner. Jake Sikander steps to the plate, 0 for 2. With 1 out and 1 on here in the bottom of the 4th inning. The runner goes, swung on and lifted out to center field as the runner slides into second base. The catch is made, and the throw to first base for a double play. So a line out to center field and a throwback 8-3 retires Cloud at first base. So 3 up, 3 down. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left on base. 7-4. I'll be back to tell you about the new feature that we're going to have sometimes this year, brought to you by Delaney Reese. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Edge Appraisal Services is who you should depend on to provide high-quality appraisals on all types of residential properties in Sumner County and surrounding counties. Contact them today at 615-554-3435 or check them out on the web at edgeappraisalservices.com. Mention you heard us on Full Count Rhythm Broadcast and receive 10% off your next appraisal. That's Edge Appraisal Services, proud supporter of the Full Count Rhythm.
Since 1980, Hemp Hill Brothers Coach Company has been rolling strong in the coach rental industry right here in our own backyard of Tennessee. At Hemp Hill Brothers, we bring a personal and customized approach to every project we work on. This is why our clients love riding with us and why they trust us to get them to wherever they need to be. Plus, at Hemp Hill Brothers, all coach rentals include a driver for your trip. Hemp Hill Brothers are proud to provide transportation for the Full Count Rhythm all season long. And listen for the Hemp Hill Brothers call to the bullpen this season. If you're interested in more info, find us on the web at hemphillbrothers.com or give us a call at 615-876-9000. That number again is 615-876-9000.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
On to the top of the 5th inning. New pitcher on, a Hemp Hill Brothers call to the bullpen for the Roaders. C.J. Lofton from Northwest Mississippi Community College, a right-hander from Strayhorn, Mississippi, on for his second appearance against the Rhythm. He came in last night's game in as the 4th pitcher. Through an inning, gave up 2 hits, 1 run. It was earned, walked 1, struck out 2. As he pitched the 8th inning for the Roaders in a game that the Rhythm won 9-1. So Ryan Evans will end with 4 innings, 7 hits, 4 runs. He walked 2 batters, hit 1, and struck out. Let's see. Looks like he struck out 5. And Lofton will face Harrison Travis here in the top of the 5th inning. Let's clear some bases and clear the count. We'll start off fresh here in the top of the 5th inning. Ball 1 to Harrison Travis. Rhythm scored 3 in the top of the 4th inning to get back in this game as that pitch hits the dirt for ball 2. Travis 0 for 2. Strikeout and a fly out. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Might be a spot you want to look for it here. There it is, driven into right center field. That'll get off the wall. Harrison Travis will probably pull up at first base there as Brady Holloway is able to get to that one quickly. So another, that would have been a double in any other park because it would have gone to the wall, but here it hits off the fence for the 8th hit of the ball game by the Rhythm. Henry Mosley, 1 for 2. Steps into the box. Grant Edwards checking in as that pitch hits Senior Mosley. So 2 batters and 2 runners on base for the Rhythm. Brings to the plate Drew Lowry. The second time that the Rhythm have had the first 2 batters on. First inning that happened, and they could not push one across. Find themselves down 7-4. Be a good opportunity to put another crooked number up there on the scoreboard. Drew Lowry has scored 2 of the 4 runs, has a double, and reached on a fielder's choice. First pitch misses down low, 1 ball, no strikes. So the new feature we're going to have, the Delaney Reese word of the day. My youngest daughter has challenged me that she will give me a word that I will work into the broadcast without the listeners knowing. I'm not going to tell you what the word is. At the end of the game, if I remember, I'll tell you what that word was. And I told her to keep it nice and clean. And she has. So somewhere in the next few innings, I'll try to work that word in as Lowry fouls that pitch off to the left side. 2 balls and a strike. Who knows? I might just even throw in another one just for the fun of it to see if you folks might check in and say, hey, that's the word. That's the word. As soon as you think you know what the word is, you go ahead, put it on the chat. Tell me what you think it might have been. Ground ball to second base. That could be 2. Second to short, on to first base for a double play. Just what the doctor ordered for the Railroaders. On the play, Travis moves over to third base. So 2 outs, and now Frankie Delgado steps to the plate. Frankie 0 for 2, ground out and a strikeout, and he swings at the first pitch he sees from C.J. Lofton. Fouls it straight back. Frankie Delgado from Carson Newman. He and Harrison Travis, 2 of the catchers for Carson Newman. And he swings and misses at a high fastball. Down in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. Delgado from Clinton, Tennessee, by way of Deltona and Miami area, maybe. Not sure exactly where Deltona is. I know he had a hometown of Deltona. I think his dad, Frankie, is maybe from the Miami area, along with the Laras, Carlos and Elena Lara, the parents of Carlos Lara, as that pitch catches the inside corner for called strike 3. And that will end the threat as Lofton ends up getting out of the 2-on, nobody out jam. Score remains 7-4. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Score home run deals from your hometown dealer. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, every new vehicle comes with Rhythm's exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles at no additional charge. We've got great deals on deck, so step up to the plate. Find your new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram at rhythmcdjr.com. Feel the rhythm, love the ride.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Tim Reese back at Fulton, Kentucky, where the Rhythm have a Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen. Bring on Jackson Benjamin, his second year with the Rhythm, coming in from Lenore Ryan University. His hometown is Charlotte, North Carolina. It's good to have Jackson Benjamin back. He is with his same host home, the Neals, Todd and Melinda Neal. Why do I have, here we go, too many sheets and not enough area to open them up. Jackson Benjamin, parents Robin and Walter. He has older siblings Chris, Joss, and Chelsea. And he has a Graham in Charlotte, North Carolina that he wants to say hello to. He's a 6'3", 210-pound junior, majoring in sports management. Jackson Benjamin pitched last year for the Rhythm, had 7 games, 5 starts, and he will face Braxton Baird from Carson Newman. First pitch, a ball. Next pitch, also a ball, as Jackson sees that ball go over his head. We've got 2 balls, no strikes. Pitch, ball returned back into the plate. Jackson didn't want to have anything to do with that ball at all. The 2-0 pitch swung on and grounded up the middle. Miller backhands again, tries to make another throw to first base. Had a double clutch going there and not able to make the throw over, so a infield single for Braxton Baird. That gives him a 1-for-3 day. And it brings up Ryan Lee, the 3-hole hitter for the Rotors. Breaking pitch by Benjamin, misses inside. Jackson had 5 starts last year for the Rhythm, ended up with a 3-1 record through 31 innings. Gave up 28 hits, 18 runs, but only 8 were earned. Walked 8, struck out 29, gave up 2 home runs, had a 2.32 ERA. Enjoyed his time as a Rhythm player so much that he decided to come back again this summer. Maybe it's the meals that Melinda Neal was serving up. I hear she's the mother of twin boys, Hayden and Nathan Neal, that are about, actually my daughter's age, 25 years old. They went to school together. That pitch misses, 3 balls, no strikes. So Melinda Neal is used to serving up buffet meals for those boys. She's got Jackson Benjamin and let me see, I got to look. That pitch misses, a 4-pitch walk to Ryan Lee. So that's runners at first and second now. As another host home mother checks in, Kim Hayes, old man Hayes' wife. She's got 3 boys at her house. Kim and Mike Hayes. See if I can find that sheet of paper that tells me where they all are. I don't think I have it here. I know she's got Carlos Lara. I believe she's got the VMI boys over there. Jack Thompson and Addison Culpepper. Saw Addison and Carlos Lara at church today. So I think it's Carson Howard that's over there with the Neals. Correct me if I'm wrong, Todd. But I believe that's right. Carson Howard from the University of North Alabama, a right-handed pitcher and an infielder. Runners now at first and second base for Brady Holloway, who has walked twice. And he squares the bunt, lays one down in front of the plate. Delgado off with the mask. Will throw on to first base. And a successful sac bunt by the number 4 hole hitter, Brady Holloway. We're scoring that at home, a 2-3. Runners move up to second and third base. And that brings up Parker Estes, which you might want to consider just putting him on. He is 2 for 2 as he asked for time, and they want to have the music turned off here. Air on the DJ. We got an air. He's wearing plenty of hats up here. Eddie Crittenden is. And the breaking pitch misses outside. Parker Estes did not want to swing, or didn't want to hit to his walk-up song, apparently. He stepped out. Got the hands into close to his chest as he sees another breaking pitch outside. Kim Hayes says, yes, the VMI boys. She's got the empty nest there with her 2 kids out of the house. Michael married and pastoring somewhere in the Midwest, probably Missouri or something like that, as Jackson Benjamin going 3 balls, no strikes. Good man to pitch around right here, actually. You'd rather have anybody else hurt you than Parker Estes. And the 3-0 pitch right down the can. Kind of surprised he wasn't taking a healthy hack at a 3-0 pitch, but he was taking all the way. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners at second and third. Here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Swing and a fly ball down the right field line. And it will be foul and off of a pickup truck out there. Brings us to a Full Count Ministries full count. Estes has 2 singles and 2 runs scored. 1 a line drive single up the middle and then an infield single. Rhythm is looking to retire him for the first time in the ball game. And the pitch is just down for ball 4, and that will load the bases. As I said, probably not a bad walk there, but 1 out, and that will come Ross Spurgeon. It looks like we are going to have a Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen. Says the second visit to the mound. And we'll tell you about the new pitcher when we come back. You're listening to Full Count Rhythm Broadcast Network.
Looking to purchase a home or possibly refinance your home's mortgage? Then you need to talk to Kevin Long of the Long Team with CMG Financial. Give him a call at 615-496-8400. That number again is 615-496-8400. Or check them out on the web at kevinlong.net. Proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm. NMLS number 195255.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Them Hill brothers call to the bullpen, brings in Jack Thompson, one of those VMI boys we were just talking about that are at the host home of the Hayes, Mike and Kim Hayes. Jack Thompson, a 6 foot, 180-pound junior from Reston, Virginia. Right-hander economics and business major. Parents Gene and Maureen Thompson. And he threw for VMI this year, had 14 appearances, no starts, had an 0-1 record, 16 innings pitched for the VMI Keydets, and he is on in relief of Jackson Benjamin, who was able to get one out, but gave up a single and 2 walks. I'm guessing since Ross Spurgeon came out after that last walk that was not an on-purpose or unintentional intentional walk, as Jackson Benjamin pulled after 4 batters. He is responsible for all 3 runners on base. Jack Thompson on for his second appearance of the season. He pitched in game 1 up in Bowling Green against the Franklin Duelers, through 2 1/3 innings, gave up 2 hits, no runs, struck out 2 in his first game of action in a loss to the Duelers. Stepping to the plate, Grant Davis sees the first pitch inside. Jack Thompson, a bit of a sidewinder, drops down from that right side and slings one in there for a swinging strike 1. Davis hit a 3-run home run in his last plate appearance. He is 2 for 2, 2 runs scored, 3 RBIs, having a great day. The Rhythm trying to retire him as Jack Thompson asks for time and asks for a new ball. Nowhere to put Grant Davis, the first baseman from Dyersburg State Community College. I believe Dyersburg State came in 3rd place in the Tennessee JUCO. As that ball gets by Delgado, he didn't see that it was getting by, as both runners, or all 3 runners, will move up. Not sure what happened, how he thought that he had that in his glove, but the Railroaders score 1 on a pass ball. Count goes to 3 balls and 1 strike on Davis. Swing and a miss. Brings us to a Full Count Ministries. Full Count. Go to fullcountministries.com to check out all that God is doing in that ministry. It's a baseball ministry trying to share the gospel with every baseball player, and we have a full count. First pitch, foul ball. 3 for 4 on the day by my count. And since I don't have my official scorer, Ken Stegall, here to tell me I'm wrong, I'm just going to go with it. No force. The infield is playing back as that pitch is swung on and popped up behind first base. Drew Robertson will come in and make the play. He'll throw it home on one hop. Frankie Delgado will get in front of that to keep the runner at third base. The pop up that the Rhythm needed right there. A fly out actually to shallow right field for the second out of the inning. Brings to the plate Wesley Mann. Another Dyersburg State. Were they the Tigers? Nope. Only did 1 year in the league so far, so I don't have all those folks. They might be the Tigers. That pitch in the dirt as Mann has to hop out of the way, and Delgado gets a piece of that to keep it in front of him. Where ball, man, is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. So Braxton Baird, who led off with an infield single, has scored as that sidearm breaking pitch misses outside. Two balls, no strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on, and that breaking pitch right down the can. 2 balls and a strike. On deck, Tennessee Carranza. We'll have to get the story on how he got the name Tennessee, being from California, as that pitch misses. Count goes to 3 balls and a strike. Guessing Jack Thompson doesn't know that Wesley Mann has struck out in both of his appearances. As a ground ball past Scott Guyman, the third base coach, head coach, and the third base coach down there. Brings us to a Full Count Ministries full count. Our title sponsor, I want to thank Rhythm, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and the occasional used Honda and Toyota. Ryan Duncan over there at Rhythm. And a swing and a miss. Wesley Mann get the hat trick there on strikeouts, and that will end the inning. But the Rotors score 1 run on 1 hit. No errors other than the pass ball and 2 runners left on base. 8-4, the Rotors lead. We're going to the top of the 6th inning. You're listening to the Full Count.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
This is home. So is this. And this. But home isn't just the stunning views or the rugged beauty. It's what you make of it. It's a place for joy and peace. A safe haven where memories are made. It's all of these things. Home is a feeling, and it's created by the people around you. This region is home, and we're so proud to be a part of it.
Tim Reese back for the top of the 6th inning. Defensive changes for the Rotors. All that I can see is that the right fielder and the first baseman have swapped positions. So Brady Holloway now playing first base and Grant Davis now playing right field. In steps Drew Robertson. First pitch in there for a called strike. Jack Thompson came into the game and put the hammer down on the Rotors in relief of Jackson Benjamin. Got a fly out and a strikeout. Another pitch in there for a called strike. A run did score. He came in actually with the bases loaded, but a pass ball by Frankie Delgado scored 1 run. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Robertson. Sees a pitch sail high and away. Drew 1 for 1 with a walk and a run scored, and he will look at ball 3. Brings us to a Full Count Ministries full count. Had a lot of those tonight. Must be in honor of the executive director, Jake Oldham's ordination service tonight at Long Hollow Baptist Church, and Drew Robertson will draw his 2nd walk of the contest. First walk by Lofton, who is on in relief of starter Ryan Evans. It brings to the plate Hayden Miller. The incoming freshman to College of Charleston just rode into town this morning. Like his eyes were as big as dinner saucers or dinner plates when I saw him. And he already has a double and 2 RBIs as he swings and misses at that pitch. Let's get a runner on first base. How about it on the ball 4? Rhythm hadn't had any trouble getting runners on and just got to get them in. That pitch misses high. One ball, 1 strike to the second baseman, who's made some nice backhand plays up the middle there at second base. A shattered bat. Don't know where the ball. Okay, the ball went over toward the on-deck man, Henry Jackson, and he will exchange twigs with Hayden Miller. That one went about 3 different pieces as the youngsters will start heading over to the Rhythm dugout to see about getting that broken bat. Chad Lamberth, you probably better get the boys in the factory and start manufacturing some more steel pressed bats. Old hickory bats made right up the road from the Rhythm home. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Drew Robertson on at first base, and he stays put. Swing and a miss. Down goes Miller. Second strikeout for Lofton. First out of the inning. Brings up the top of the order and the hottest hitter in the lineup for the Rhythm, Henry Jackson, 3 for 3 after going 1 for 12 in the first 3 games, and he is a single, and a double, but he has yet to score a run. I say at least in this game. He scored in yesterday's game, and he scored in the first game. He swings and hits a double play ball to seconds, too short, too high of a throw that goes into the dugout. So they just have a little bit of trouble trying to turn that double play. But 2 outs now and a runner at second base as that error on Braxton Baird. So Henry Jackson gets on a fielder's choice and down to second base on the errant throw. And that is 3 errors that I have on the rotors. Drew Robertson retired on the force out, 4-6. Levi Perrell steps to the plate. 0 for 1 and been hit by a pitch and walked. Fastball in there for called strike 1. Perrell's 6 foot, 170-pound shortstop from Catawba, and he hits a hard hit shot down to third base that eats up Parker Estes, and it gets by Tennessee Carranza. 1 run will score. Perrell will wheel all the way around to third base on the 2-base error. He'll get an RBI single and move to third base on the error on the left fielder. So Henry Jackson finally scores in this ball game. Puts a runner on third base and a run on the board. 8-5, and Ryan Miller stepping to the plate, looking for a big hit. Swings at the first pitch from Lofton, fouls it straight back. You can hear it bang off the wood. That is the backstop. Very, very short backstop here at Low House Field. The Dyersburg State Eagles. Thank you, David Greer. I think it's the Chattanooga State Tigers. The Eagles. Thank you, sir. And the head cheeses over there at the Chick-fil-A Rivergate are checking in. Todd and Linda Hunley Saw Todd at church today. Love me some Todd Hundley. Even more than I love me a spicy grilled chicken sandwich. I've had 2 of those the last 2 nights, Todd. Linda, they have been yummy. The problem is I'm eating them at 10:30 at night. And that's not good for my figure. But I'm not going to complain. And I actually did last night have that chocolate chip cookie. It was yummy. So I did leave one at home for my wife as well. So Susan she eats it, not like me. She eats it a piece at a time. I eat the whole thing. Ryan Miller looks at ball 1 after head coach Scott Guyman goes out to talk to his young right-hander, C.J. Lofton. And Miller looks at another pitch inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. You might be able to see their scoreboard out there in left center field. Bright red letters. Swing and a miss at a breaking pitch. Count goes to 2 balls, 2 strikes on the Rhythm first baseman tonight. Caught the last 2 games. So the curveball catches the outside corner for strike 3, and that will end any further damage for the Rotors. 3rd strikeout for Lofton, who just finished his 2nd inning. 1 run on 1 hit. There was 1 error and 1 runner left on base. 8-5, we're going to the bottom of the 6th inning. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Corson Fire and Security first opened for business in 1946. From the very beginning, we understood something important. We're not just protecting buildings. We're protecting the dreams that built them. We're protecting the lives unfolding inside them. Fire extinguishers, sprinkler systems, and security products are the tools of our trade, but people are the inspiration behind it. For 7 decades, we've never forgotten that. Corson Fire and Security. Corson.com.
We all think about our home's yards, gutters, floors, and so much more. When was the last time you thought about your sprinkler system? That's where Music City Fire Sprinkler steps in. It may shock you that in-home sprinkler systems are discreet and affordable. Let the experts at Music City Fire Sprinkler tell you for themselves. Give them a call at 615-826-7450 or check them out on the web at mcfs.us. That's Music City Fire Sprinkler, proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen. Blake Ida, incoming freshman to Kennesaw State, will come on in relief for the Rhythm here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Be the 4th pitcher on for Full Count. Another right-hander. Blake Ida. Get the particulars on Blake as I get my pitcher's information. There we go. 6'3", 205-pound incoming freshman from Canton, Georgia. Parents Eric and Jennifer Ida. Got a brother Sully. And grandparents in Hermitage, Tennessee. Pawpaw and Grammy might be listening in, along with Pawpaw and Nana in Green Hills, a suburb of Nashville, Tennessee. And he is on, I believe, for his 2nd stint here in the 2022 campaign. Swung on by Tennessee Carranza, grounded over to Levi Perel at short. So 1 pitch, 1 out for Blake Ida. A-I-T-A is how you spell that name. So Jack Thompson came in 2/3 of an inning. So 1 out, Aiden Cloud stepping to the plate. 1 for 2. He swings at the first pitch and fouls that ball off. He has swung at the first pitch, I believe, on all 3 of his plate appearances. I know he's done it on the last 2, or his last 2. No gloves, and no, he does have a glove. The gloves on. Okay, those are dirty white gloves. Look like his hands. 1 ball, 1 strike. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. 8-5. Fulton leads. That breaking pitch in there for a called strike. Swung on and popped up. Shallow left field. Perrell going out. Shortstop, and he will make the play. So a put out and an assist for Levi Perrell at shortstop. So 2 quick outs here. It brings us back to the top of the order. Jake Sikander, center fielder for the Rotors. Swung on and grounded to who else? Levi Perrell picks it and throws to Miller. An outstanding inning for Blake Ida as he gets 3 up and 3 down. Time for the Full Count Rhythm to get some runs here in the top of the 7th. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
I've been nursing 36 years, and I love my job.
We believe in caring for everyone. And that's what makes our work a purpose.
What I love here at Ascension is the sense of community and being.
I look out for them, they look out for me, and we look out for our patients.
I have too many blessings to count. I think that's what happens when you find your calling.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Let's get us back here on live action. Harrison Travis just looked at the first pitch outside for ball 1, swings and misses. It's basically the same pitch. That's the pitch he missed. Harrison Travis had a single in his last plate appearance, 1 for 3, and he hits a fly ball. That will be down the third baseline. Parker Estes will catch in fair territory. I thought Harrison Travis got a lot more of that than he did, but on a 1-1 pitch, he pops out to third base in fair territory. I'm looking at a scoring decision. I believe I have to go and look at the plays here, but I think last inning they gave on Game Changer an error on Parker Estes on that ground ball that I gave Levi Perrell a base hit on. There's a ground ball to Estes at third. He picks and throws over to Holloway at first base. So just like last half inning was Levi Perrell inning for the Rhythm on defense, and thus far this inning, it's the Parker Estes show. So I might chat with the official scorer here. I see it says that Levi Perrell hits a ground ball and reaches on an error by left fielder Tennessee Carranza, and Henry Jackson scored. And then he advanced to second on an error by shortstop. Oh, that was how Henry Jackson moved. But don't think that, as Drew Lowry looks at a first pitch strike, I don't think that you can reach first base on an error by the left fielder on a ground ball that one hopped over the third baseman's glove. There's a ball that's going to be off the wall as Drew Lowry will hustle to first base. Grant Davis will pick that thing up off the right field fence and get it back in. Drew Lowry now 2 for 4 and has hit 2 balls off of the right field fence. So I will try to lobby for Levi Perrell to get that changed. So 1 out, 1 on for the Rhythm here in the top of the 7th inning. Scheduled for 9 innings here in OVL play. Brings Frankie Delgado to the plate. He swings and misses. Drew swinging it, isn't he, Tanner? Delgado looks at that pitch just outside of the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Frankie 0 for 3. He is due. Came into today's action 3 for 8. And there goes the runner. Ball is down low and for a ball and bounces into center field. And we've got a new second baseman, a stolen base by Drew Lowry. That looks like the second baseman from yesterday, who I think is Jorge Vallette. So Jorge Vallette now at second base for Aiden Cloud. Aiden Cloud may have gone over. I'll have to look after this pitch, see if he went over to shortstop. Pitch in there for a called strike. So now 2 balls, 2 strikes, and a runner at second base. Yes, Aiden Cloud has moved over to shortstop. Haven't heard any announcement as to who went where. Might be a new left fielder as well. Delgado looks at a called strike 3 for the 3rd out. That's his 3rd strikeout and 2nd strikeout looking. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base, says the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Celebrate spring at Slim Chickens with the grilled chicken strawberry salad. Fresh greens piled with feta cheese, crisp cucumbers, candied pecans, and 100% all-natural grilled tenders. Topped with red, ripe strawberries. The grilled chicken strawberry salad. But hurry, it's only back for a limited time. Need a sweet spring treat? Upgrade your drink with any adult meal to a hand-spun strawberry milkshake. Slim Chickens. Dine in, drive-through, online, or delivery.
United Machine and Tool has been manufacturing the highest quality projects for a wide variety of industries for over 35 years. We deliver high-quality CNC machine components and fabrication projects from prototype to production. United Machine and Tool is committed to quality and excellence in the manufacturing industry. We're located in Goodlettsville, Tennessee. Check us out on the web at umttn.com for any manufacturing need. That's United Machine and Tool, a proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Tim Reese back for the bottom of the 7th inning. Blake Ida back on the mound for the Rhythm. A 1-2-3 inning as we are at the 7th inning stretch, and they're playing the Harry Carey Take Me Out to the Ball game here as the fans are standing. Full Count Rhythm have a few folks that are in attendance. The Sills, Alan and Sean Sills, parents of Tyler Sills, are here, and the Millers, Leah Miller, mother of Ryan Miller, first baseman, and the Pryors from Whitwell, Tennessee. Will Pryor, relief pitcher. Parents just got in today will be at the home game tomorrow. The Rhythm will be back at home on Monday. Blake Ida in to face Jorge. It's the new second baseman, Jorge Vallette, who is hitting for Braxton Baird. So that's what has happened is Vallette come in for Baird. Went into second base. And Cloud moved over to shortstop. Vallette hits a ball. That'll be off at least the fence, if not over. And it will get out of here. Get ready. As the train whistle sounds, Vallette with an 0-2 pitch sends it over the right field fence for his first home run of the year on an 0-2 pitch off of Blake Ida. Puts the score at 9-5, and Ryan Lee steps in. First pitch to Lee is outside. Count now even, 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch from Ida, fouled off to the right side. It will get out of play. In the bottom of the 7th inning, 1 run in on the home run by Jorge Vallette. Pitch fouled at the plate. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ryan Lee. Vallette from the University of the Cumberlands. Hometown, he's from San Juan, Puerto Rico. But ball is grounded down to Drew Lowry. Will come up and take a high hop off of his chest. And I would assume that will be an error on Drew Lowry. Maybe I'll look at Game Changer to find out, but regardless, a runner will get on at first base. Bring to the plate Brady Holloway, who is 0 for 0 in 3 at-bats, has 2 walks and a sacrifice bunt, has no official plate appearances. That ball gets in the dirt and behind Frankie Delgado, but Ryan Lee will choose to stay at first base. Pretty nice crowd here at Low House Field in Fulton, Kentucky. It's an old-time stadium swing and a miss by Holloway. I guess it started or was built in 1903. And you come and look at it, it is wooden and we're under cover. That pitch knocks Frankie Delgado's glove off again. That's the second time that I've seen that happen. Wonder if he's going to need to get a strap that wraps around his wrist to try to hold that on. Count goes to 2 balls and a strike to the Saluki from Southwest Community College, and he swings and drives the ball into left center field. That will get down. Henry Jackson over to keep it from going into left center field or going to the wall. Drew Lowry with a nice backhand to snag that ball. Blake Ida was coming over to back up the throw, but they did give Drew Lowry an error. One of those tough errors as it took a bad hop right there, but home run and error and a single have put runners at first and second with a run in as There is action in the bullpen, and umpires telling the Rhythm dugout, hey, you need somebody down there to protect the pitcher who's warming up. So Blake Ida in a bit of trouble here with nobody out and 2 runners on base. Curveball misses outside, ball 1. Parker Estes steps to the plate. Seems like he's always coming up with runners on. Brady Holloway's been on both times in front of him, and actually all 3 times now. Or 3 out of the 4 as that pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike to Estes. You remember he walked with runners at 2nd and 3rd. That pitch misses down low. Whoops. I'm putting him in the wrong spot here, folks. Putting runs on the board instead of balls on the board. 3 balls and a strike. I think I've got the board right now. And 9-5 is the score. That's my final answer. 3 balls, 1 strike. 2 hits in the inning. Swung on and hit out to left center field. That looks like Henry Jackson will be able to get over there and make the catch. So the first time that Parker Estes is retired. Nice play by Henry Jackson out there as the 2 Henrys come together. Jackson ends up making the grab for the first out. That's a big out for young Blake Ida from Canton, Georgia. Swing and a miss by Grant Davis. Started the game out at first base, has moved to right field. I think they just didn't like the way Brady Holloway was fielding balls off of that fence. That pitch in the dirt, picked nicely by Frankie Delgado. 1 ball, 1 strike to Davis. Singled and homered, scored twice in his 3 plate appearances. He hit a ball way out of here to right center field. Pitch misses high and inside. Thanks to Chick-fil-A of Rivergate, Rhythm Chrysler Dodge, our 2 largest sponsors for Full Count Rhythms. That ball is grounded too short. Levi Perel will throw over to second. On to first, a scoop, not in time. Nice scoop by Ryan Miller. So they'll get the force at second base. But Ryan Lee will move over to third base. That puts runners at first and third with 2 outs. And Wesley Mann steps to the plate. Has a hat trick on strikeouts so far. He struck out all 3 times to the plate. A throw over to first base, not in time. So 2 outs and a runner is at first and third. 1 run in here in the 7th. Swing and a miss. I'm sorry, this is a pinch hitter for Wesley Mann. Not 24, but number 25, Matthew Meyer. Another pitch on the outside corner for called strike 2. So swing and a miss, and then called strike. Ida trying to get out of trouble. That curveball in there for strike 3. Beautiful pitch that totally locked up the pinch hitter, Matthew Meyer. And that will retire the side, but not before the Rotors score 1 run on 2 hits There was one error and 2 runners left on base. We're going to the top of the 8th. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Don't strike out at your next party. Order the food that will get your crowd cheering. Chick-fil-A of Rivergate. We have many catering options available, from our Chick-fil-A nugget trays to our original Chick-fil-A sandwiches to our chocolate chunk cookies and fudge brownies. We have something for everyone. Order online at chickfil-a.com or call the store at 615-851-4007.
Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram knocks it out of the park with Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, all new vehicles come with a Rhythm exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles, no additional charge. That's a home run. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram in Madison, just 10 minutes north of Nashville.
If you've got a dream, then we've got you covered. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is like no other.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Top of the 8th inning. C.J. Lofton still on the mound for the Rotors with a 9-5 lead. And he will face 8, 9, and 1 in the Rhythm lineup. Drew Robertson, Hayden Miller, and Henry Jackson. Drew Robertson has been on base all 3 times he's been to the plate, and he takes a big cut, a JV cut. Pitch on the inside. Ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. All right, so Gabi says, base hit for Levi, reached third on an error by the left fielder. Not that I'm biased. You agree with me. That pitch misses 2 balls and a strike. Well, it's either going to be an error on the third baseman or a base hit. It can't be just an error on the left fielder. So there's that pitch, line down the right field line, and it is fair. It will get to that wall quickly, and Drew Robertson is 2 for 2, making a case that pitchers can hit. So he laces that ball down the right field line. 2 singles and 2 walks. Scored 1 run. That would have been extra bases in any other park. But a solid base hit, and up steps Hayden Miller. And he lets go of the bat, and the ball goes to the right, and the bat goes to the left. As I believe Hayden Miller was up and shattered the bat the last time on a foul ball. This time, he might need a little more pine tars. He lets go of that one. Bat went flying to the screen to the left. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got tied up on that one. No balls, 2 strikes. Got to be a tough situation. Hayden Miller, I'm not sure how he got to Tennessee all the way from Connecticut. I'm not sure. I assume he was driving. That pitch yanked way outside. Caught by Ryan Lee. Throw down to first base. Not in time to get Robertson at first base. Robertson already an attempted 1 steal, was caught stealing in the 2nd inning. It's a fast runner. It was just a good pitch and a good throw, and he may be taken off here. Swing and a miss by Miller. And down he goes for the first out. 5th strikeout by C.J. Lofton on the day. He came on in relief in the 5th inning, so this is his 4th inning of work. And stepping to the plate, Henry Jackson from Carson Newman. Having a great day. He's been on base all 4 times, 3 hits on the fielder's choices. That ball's in the dirt, blocked nicely by Ryan Lee. Wonder why they're playing that song. while we're hitting? I don't know. Jackson swings, hits a hard ground ball to second. Jorge Valete throws errantly to second base. Robertson is on to third base on a bang-bang play from the left fielder, who is now number 14 out there in left field, who is Landon Rogers, who's come on for Carranza. So a fielder's choice puts runners at first and third with one out, and Levi Perrell stepping to the plate. So not a base hit, just a fielder's choice and an error that allowed Robertson to get to third. That pitch to Perrell in the dirt, blocked by Lee. A number of errors have been committed by both teams. Another pitch in the dirt. Another bruise for Ryan Lee. The umpire will take a little time to give Lee a chance to breathe. Valete fielded that hard smash from Jackson on the backhand, but as he was trying to throw over to Aiden Cloud at second base to get the force out of Robertson at second, he threw it over Cloud's head that went into shallow left field. Landon Rogers came in to get the ball, and a throw to, and that ball gets away from Lee. He won't be able to score here as Robertson looking back at, looked like he might have been looking back at C.J. Lofton, making some kind of a, I'm not sure what he was doing, but a run scores now 9-6, and Jackson will move down to second base on the wild pitch. So Drew Robertson scores his second run of the contest, having a great game at the plate. So let's clear those. Put a man on second. 3-0 pitch in there for a called strike. Three balls and a strike to Levi Perrell at the plate. Singled. I called it a single on his last. They somehow or another they said he reached on an error by the left fielder. We'll have to see if we get that correct. And he's going to take a walk. His second walk of the contest, and out of the dugout comes head coach Scott Guyman. That looks like that will be the end for C.J. Lofton. So we'll have a Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen. We'll be right back on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen. Says Jackson Shoulders from Kentucky Wesleyan College, as you see and hear that ball go off the wooden backstop. Number 28 on relief for C.J. Lofton. Jackson Shoulders believe he pitched in. He might have pitched in a game earlier. There's one game that's not been scored yet. The very first game that Fulton played against Paducah, they had a problem with game changer there, so I don't have the stats on Jackson's shoulders, but he will come on to pitch to Ryan Miller with 1 out and runners at first and second base. Tall right-hander. He looks like he's probably 6'6", 6'7", maybe. C.J. Lofton threw 3 1/3, gave up 4 hits, walked 2, struck out 5, and hit a batter, and gave up 2 runs to this point. And the 2 runners that are on base are his responsibility. Let's see, we got Ryan Evans, 4 innings, 7 hits, 4 runs. I believe 3 were earned. Have to check his, see what game changer here shows. I know they said it went down, came back up. 4 runs, and they're showing all 4 runs as earned. That he struck out 5 and walked 2. So Ryan Miller steps into the plate looking for his first hit of the ball game. 0 for 4 on the night. Just hit a ball hard here somewhere as he looks at a breaking pitch in there for a called strike 1. So Henry Jackson on down at second base, reached on a fielder's choice. Levi Perrell walked. Drew Robertson has already singled and scored in the inning. Swing and a foul tip into the catcher's mitt. Count goes to no balls and 2 strikes. As I said, don't worry about that short porch in right field. Just hit a ball hard here somewhere. You got a lot of real estate down that left field line. And he fouls one off to the left side. Grounded into a fielder's choice, flew out, and has struck out his last 2 plate appearances. Looking to get the bat on the ball here. Parker Estes at third, Aiden Cloud at short, Jorge Vallette at second as that pitch misses outside for the first ball, and Brady Holloway at first base. I got Landon Rogers in left, Jake Sikander in center field, and Grant Davis in right field. Ryan Lee still behind the plate as Henry Jackson hops off a second base out there, and the pitch to Miller is hit softly to the right of the shortstop. Going to be a tough play, and he will not be able to throw Ryan Miller out as the bases are now juiced. So an infield single, that nice pitch by Shoulders, but Miller able to get enough of the barrel on that thing to get it over between short and third. Estes had no chance to get over and get that ball. So Harrison Travis steps to the plate looking to do some damage, but out of the dugout comes Scott Guyman, and it looks like he will make another change, another Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen. We'll be right back on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Score home run deals from your hometown dealer. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, every new vehicle comes with Rhythm's exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles at no additional charge. We've got great deals on deck, so step up to the plate. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram at rhythmcdjr.com. Feel the rhythm, love the ride.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen. Calls number 7, Brandon Jernigan, on in relief from Jackson State Community College. Green Jays down in Jackson, Tennessee, one of the 10 members in the Tennessee JUCO Association. I covered him in a game triple header or a 3-game series that Volunteer State played down in Jackson. He actually played first base and came in relief to pitch. He hails from Manchester, Tennessee, a right-handed pitcher, on for his first appearance against the Full Count Rhythm, as right now he looks like he's all over the place throwing as Ryan Lee's reaching everywhere, but the bases are loaded and 1 out for Jernigan. Here's how we got here this inning. Drew Robertson laced a single down the right field line that hit that short fence after it went over the first baseman's head, and Hayden Miller struck out, but Henry Jackson grounded hard to the second baseman, who made an errant throw to second, and that allowed Drew Robertson to go over to third base. Henry Jackson stayed at first. A walk to Levi Perrell. Before Levi walked, there was a wild pitch that allowed Drew Robertson to score, and Perrell moved down to first base, and a infield single by Ryan Miller has us now with bases loaded, and Harrison Travis stepping to the plate. He is 1 for 4 in today's game. Big hit right here. Get the rhythm back where they want to be. The first pitch from Jernigan gets in there for called strike. This might be just the guy that Harrison Travis is looking for, a hard-throwing right-hander. They say that's 350 feet to center field, but it looks like it's 480 feet. And the ball doesn't seem to travel very well here to left field. That pitch misses. My strike button didn't work there. 1 ball, 1 strike to the Carson Newman Eagle. Tapped foul. So let's see if I can recall all the Eagles. So we have Henry Jackson down at third base, a Carson Newman Eagle. Frankie Delgado's a Eagle. Harrison Travis, and we have 1 more Eagle. That pitch hits Harrison Travis on the left elbow. It's a tough way to drive in a run, but he'll take it as the Rhythm score another run. Are now down 9-7. Still with 1 out. Stepping to the plate, Henry Mosley from Carson Newman, as the catcher and the umpire will go out to talk to the pitcher. I'm not sure if they're wanting to give, maybe the catcher got a little bit of that foul tip as well. I'm not sure, but so an RBI hit by pitch for Harrison Travis. And Henry Mosley will step to the plate. We're ready to play again. Mosley playing center field again. He is 1 for 3 with a single and a hit by pitch. And he takes a healthy cut at the first offering from Brandon Jernigan. Hello to Jado Rubio, missionary down in Ocotal, Nicaragua, along with Alex Montiel and David. That pitch just misses. David's last name, Francisco maybe? No, that's his first name. Right, I don't know. David, I can see it on Facebook, but There's a ball tapped down to third base. Estes will catch it fair. The umpire says fair, and he will step on third base for the force out. And I'm with Parker Estes. I thought he caught it in foul territory, but an RBI ground out for Henry Mosley. And runners now at first and second, but a run is in, so Rhythm now down 9-8. So Henry Jackson scores as Drew Lowry steps to the plate. Get my outs recorded here. And swings and fouls that first pitch off. So we got Wilmer and Heidel and Alex and David, our missionaries, full camp missionaries down in Ocotal, Nicaragua, along with U.S. American-born family, the Spates family that are in Chinandega. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Lowry. Lowry. Drew looks at a pitch on the outside corner. Strike 2. So 2 outs. Let me get my outs up there. I thought I had punched that. 2 outs, 1 ball, 2 strikes. He is 2 for 4. 2 stolen bases. Double and a single. And he swings and misses at a pitch on the inside corner. High and tight, jammed him. Good pitch by Jernigan. Retires the Rhythm, but the Rhythm do score 2 more runs to pull within 9-8. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
This is home. So is this. And this. But home isn't just the stunning views or the rugged beauty. It's what you make of it. It's a place for joy and peace. A safe haven where memories are made. It's all of these things. Home is a feeling, and it's created by the people around you. This region is home, and we're so proud to be a part of it.
Welcome back. We have a Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen. The Rhythm have brought in right-handed pitcher Carson Plumidor, 6'2", 160 pound. He might have had a few more biscuits at the breakfast buffet than that. He might be at about 170 pounds. From Georgia Southwestern, a Hurricane, hometown of Buford, Georgia, on in relief of Blake Ida, who went 2 innings, gave up 2 hits, 1 run. Let's see, I don't think he walked a batter, did not, struck out 1. Carson Plumidor is the 5th right-handed pitcher, and he will come in to face number 14, who's actually been in the game for a while out there in left field, just now announcing him. Landon Rogers came on in left field. Here we are as he swings and fouls that first offering from Plumidor into the catcher's mitt for strike 1. Plumidor's next pitch goes low and outside. Tennessee Carranza ended up 1 for 3 with a run scored and a stolen base. Plumidor's 1-1 pitch in the dirt again, ball 2. Carson, I believe, is staying at the host home of Ryan and Don Miller. He's the second Georgia Southwestern pitcher to pitch for the Rhythm. Last year, Peyton Sells, left-hander, was here for the whole year. Fan favorite, and also his family, one of the favorites from the broadcasters, as Plumidor pours in a strike on the 3-1 count. Brings us to a Full Count Ministries full count. Sells of the sell, swing and a miss. So we have a no on the full count first pitch foul ball, but we have a yes on a strike 3 as Landon Rogers goes down. And the first strikeout for Plumidor. That pitch, another first pitch swing by Aiden Cloud, and he fouls that pitch off. Doesn't look like he swung at the first in his first at bat, but in next 3 at bats, he swings at the first pitch that he sees. The 0-1 yanked low and outside. So Riley Gore says, "Let's go, boys." There's Peyton Sells checking in, saying, "Let's go, Plum." And that pitch in the dirt. Going to look forward to seeing you out at Drakes Creek Park, Peyton, when you move up to Middle Tennessee to start your new job. So congratulations on graduation and getting a gig in Middle Tennessee, as that pitch is swung on and hit to right field. It should get off the fence, and it does, right in front of Drew Robertson for a low house field single to right field. So Jake Sekander will step to the plate with a runner on at first base. The 11th hit, as Plumidor will check on Cloud at first base. First pitch to Sekander is high, ball 1. That pitch catches the outside corner for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Plumidor appeared in 20 games for the Hurricanes in 22. Had 3 starts, had a 3-1 record, 1 save, 46 innings. Gave up 39 hits. Runner going, line drive right to the shortstop, who will make the catch and throw over to first base. So perfectly placed, as the shortstop was going over to cover the bag on the runner coming from first base. So 3 outs, and we are going to the top of the 9th inning. Rhythm need a run. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram knocks it out of the park with Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, all new vehicles come with a Rhythm exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles, no additional charge. That's a home run. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram in Madison, just 10 minutes north of Nashville.
If you've got a dream, then we've got you covered. Rhythm, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram is like no other.
Think about something for a moment. Every single business, from the smallest neighborhood bakery to the biggest multinational corporation, is someone's dream come true. The byproduct of planning and determination and hard work. If you own a business, you already know that. So you'll also understand that fire and security protection isn't just about protecting property. It's about safeguarding dreams. At Corson, that's what we've specialized in since 1946. Corson Fire and Security. Corson.com.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Top of the ninth. The Rhythm need a 1 run to stay in the ball game and 2 to go ahead, as there will be a pinch hitter for Frankie Delgado, number 24, Cooper Holbrook. Will face Brandon Jernigan. Holbrook, an incoming freshman to Vanderbilt University. And the first pitch is low and outside. And on deck, and a swing and a foul ball that got over to the Rhythm dugout. Everybody's okay. Brandon Jernigan in line for a save here. He came on in relief. There was 3 pitchers that threw in the 8th inning. 2 runs were given up on 2 hits, but C.J. Lofton started. Jackson Shoulders came in and threw to 1 batter. Brandon Jernigan came in and retired the Rhythm. He hit a batter, got a fielder's choice, but then struck out. Drew Lowry with runners at first and second. That pitch just missed on the outside. I'm not sure if that was low or outside, but I wouldn't take that one again. Cooper, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Tanner Sandell says, let's go to crooked number, as that pitch is on the outside corner. Not sure what Cooper was looking for there, but he did not agree with it, but looked pretty good from my vantage point. 2nd strikeout of the ball game for Brandon Jernigan. Drew Robertson seeing if he can continue the great play that he has. He has 2 hits, 2 walks, 2 runs scored. 9-8. And he takes a healthy cut, comes up empty. As it stands right now, Hayden Miller on deck. Another big swing and a miss by Robertson. As I said, Drew Robertson has not faced live action, I wouldn't expect, in a long time as a batter, but had a great game here. And he swings and misses at 3 straight from Brandon Jernigan. And now the Rhythm are down to their last out. Hayden Miller stepping to the plate. He is 1 for 4, a double and 3 strikeouts. Wearing my number. Hayden, let's come up big right here with the number 7 on your back. Incoming freshman to College of Charleston. That pitch yanked way outside. Ball 1. Top of the order on deck. So if Hayden Miller can get on base, that pitch gets in there for a called strike. Probably from the coach, you might say, take till you get a strike. Well, he's got that strike now. Jernigan pumping him in there. There's a ground ball to second. Jorge Valete will pick and throw over to first base. And that's your ball game, as the Fulton Railroaders take the home half of their back-to-back, home and away with the Rhythm. 9-8 is your final. See if I can find the final button. Doesn't look like I can get to it. There we go. There we go. We'll take a break and be right back. Holy smokes, what happened to my board? There we go. We'll be right back to wrap this one up. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
United Machine and Tool has been manufacturing the highest quality projects for a wide variety of industries for over 35 years. We deliver high-quality CNC machine components and fabrication projects from prototype to production. United Machine and Tool is committed to quality and excellence in the manufacturing industry. We're located in Goodlettsville, Tennessee. Check us out on the web at umttn.com for any manufacturing need. That's United Machine and Tool, a proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Tim Reese back to wrap this one up. The Rhythm fall 9-8 to Fulton. Rhythm, on my calculations, at 8 runs, 12 hits, 4 errors. Fulton had 9 runs on 11 hits and also 4 errors. We'll check in on Game Changer for that, but the main score is 9-8. As you see, both teams out at pitcher's mound. Josh Carmen speaking to each one of them, and looks like they may have an end of the game prayer, which is what Full Count Rhythm is all about. So we'll try to pick it back up tomorrow as we check the schedule here. I believe the Paducah Chiefs are coming to town. No, the Owensboro River Dogs will be in town to face the Full Count Rhythm. So for Josh Carmen, head coach and general manager, this is Tim Reese saying so long as the Rhythm fall to 2-2 and the Railroaders improved to 2-2 on this short season. Thank you for joining me today on the Full Count Rhythm Broadcast Network.
This has been another Full Count Rhythm baseball game presented by Full Count Ministry and Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. See you next time on the Full Count Broadcast Network.